Hello students. For today's video, we will have a continuation of our previous chapter. That is chapter 4 entitled Problem Solving and Reasoning. So in this session, I will give you 2 more examples para mas maintindihan ninyo yung topic natin. And by the way, I am Rosjan Alfaro, your lecturer for today. Okay, so before I give you the 2 examples that I was talking about a while ago, let us first recall kung ano yung Polya's 4-step problem-solving strategy. Okay? Now, the first strategy is to understand the problem. Now, ano ba yung sinasabi niya dito when he said na i-understand natin yung problem? First is, can we restate the problem in our own words? Kasi if na-restate natin yung problem in our own words without changing the idea of the problem, meaning na-understand mo siya. Diba? Second, ano yung mga binigay na known or yung mga facts na binigay sa problem? Third, is there a missing information that if known, would allow you to solve the problem? So dito napapasok yung ano ba yung hinahanap. Okay? Next, is there extraneous information that is not needed to solve the problem? Minsan kasi may mga problem na may mga information na binigay dyan, pero di naman natin need sa problem. Okay. And lastly, what is the goal? So after mo malaman yan, you can say na na-understand mo yung problem. Okay? Okay. But understanding the problem class doesn't mean na meron ka ng sagot. So after that step, we have to devise a plan. So, how do we devise a plan? So binigyan din kayo ng mga key points last time. So let us recall them. Ano yun sila? First, make a list of the known information. Second, make a list of information that is needed. Third, draw a diagram. Next, we have make an organized list that shows all possibilities. Next, we have make a table or a chart. And work backwards. Try to solve similar but simpler problem. Next, we have look for a pattern. Write an equation if necessary. Define what each variable represents. We have next is to perform an experiment. And lastly, we have to guess at a solution and then check your result. So, after that, after devising a plan, we are now ready to carry out the plan. Okay. So, how do we carry out a plan? First, we have to work carefully, diba? Pag meron tayong plano, of course, we have to do it carefully para matupad yung plans natin. Second, keep an accurate and neat record of all your attempts. Kasi minsan, pag tinapon mo na yan kasi mali, baka balikan mo yun na step. At least you have a record of that. Next, realize that some of your initial plans will not work and that you may have to devise another plan or modify your existing plan. Okay? And after we carry out the plan, of course, there will be trial and error sa mga ginagawa natin. We are now, after finding the solution, for example, yung isang plan na nagawa natin is a successful one. We have to review the solution. Minsan kasi merong mga times na meron tayong solution but we are not sure if tama yung sagot natin. So, to know if tama yung sagot, we have to review the solution. So how do we do that? First, we have to ensure that the solution is consistent with the facts of the problem. When ito mangyayari ang hindi consistent yung solution, for example, pag binigay mo to na thing, tama siya. Pero pag binigay mo ng ibang bagay na naman, hindi na siya correct. So, that would mean na inconsistent yung sagot mo and that means wrong ang nakuha mo na answer in step 3. Next, interpret the solution in the context of the problem. Third, we have ask yourself whether there are generalizations of the solution that could apply to other problems. And after learning all that and reviewing all that, let us now have our first example. The product of the ages in years of 3 teens are the same age. What are the ages of the teenagers? So, ang hinahanap natin dito is the ages of 3 teens. Now, when we say teens, saan lang mag-start yung numbers? So, dyan na papasok si understand the problem. So, we have to determine ano yung mga numbers in the first place. Now, since teenagers sila, of course, we only have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Beyond those integers na na-mention are no longer the ages for teenagers, di ba? Kaya we can only consider the numbers 13 hanggang 19. Now, among these numbers, ilan yun? 7 numbers. We have to find 3 numbers such that yung product daw nila will have 4,590. So, how do we do that? This is where we devised a plan. Now, if we represent the ages by X, Y, Z, that's what we normally do, di ba? Pag meron tayong hindi alam and we solve a word problem, we represent the unknowns by using variables or the letters of the alphabet. So, in here, we will use X, Y, and Z para i-represent yung ages ng tatlong teens. So, we will have X, Y, Z must be equal to 4,590. Now, given this equation, isa lang yung binigay na equation, tapos tatlo yung unknown, we cannot solve this directly. So, first, notice na isa sa mga, the last digit of the number 4,590 is 0. Diba? Yung pinakadulo niya. Now, in other words, 4,590 has a factor of 2 kasi even siya and a factor of 5. In other words, even yung isang number at saka yung isang number merong 5 sa dulo. Now, in numbers 13 hanggang 19, there is only one number na merong 5 and that is 15. In other words, automatically already have 15 sa binigay na numbers kanina. So, that is one of our numbers. So, hindi pa natin alam yung other 2. So, for solving the other 2, alam lang natin sa second is even ang number, tama? Yung isa, sure tayo na may 5. So, 15 is automatically in. And then, we get yung mga even numbers. At saka, yung isa, hindi na natin sure kung even or odd. Okay. So, we carry out the plan after that. First, we have si 15 times 16. Gitry lang natin ha. Times 18. Now, in multiplying this, the result is 4,320. That means, 13 and 14 hindi nakasali sa choices. Kasi if mag-multiply tayo ng smaller number kay 18, mas ililiit pa siya kay 4,320. And hindi na natin ma-reach yung number. So, we have to get a higher number. So, try natin ulit si 15 times 16 times 19. We will get the result of 4,560. But still, not enough. Kasi yung need natin is 4,590. That's why, we have another plan. We multiply another numbers. So, we have 15 times 17 times 18. We have 4,590. And so far, this is the numbers that we are looking for. So, in other words, the ages of the teenagers are 15, 17, and 18. Now, after na makuha natin, ma-carry out natin yung plan natin na ginawa sa step 2, let us now review our solution. Now, because 15 times 17 times 18 is equal to 4,590. Each of the ages represents the age of the teenagers, and in other words, alam natin na ang solution natin is correct. Okay? Since, if we will check, 13, 14, 16, and 19 is not a divisor of 4,590. So, in other words, there are no other solutions other than those first three na nakuha natin as a solution. Okay, so ngayon proceed tayo sa next example. In consecutive turns of a Monopoly game, Stacy first paid $800 for a hotel. She then lost half her money when she landed on Boardwalk. Next, she collected $200 for passing go. She then lost half her remaining money when she landed on Illinois Avenue. Stacy now has $2,500. So the question is, how much she have just before she purchased the hotel? So, ano yung hinihingi sa atin? So first, we need to understand na ang hinahanap dito sa problem na ito is the original amount before ni Stacy binili yung hotel. So, next, after na ma-understand natin yung problem, ano yung hinahanap, we have to devise a plan. Now, we can guess the right answer using wild guesses natin, but that might take us some time. So, in this problem, we will solve it using the backward methods. Since meron na tayong plan, all we have to do now is to carry out the plan. So, since backward, start tayo sa pinakababa. Now, Stacy must have had $5,000 before she landed on Illinois Avenue. Bakit? Kasi after dun sa Illinois Avenue, 2,500 na lang yung natira sa pera niya, which was half daw sa pera niya prior to that. And, so meron siyang 4,800 before she passed go. Kasi di ba nadagdagan siya doon ng 200. And, 9,600 prior to landing Boardwalk. Kasi, after landing Boardwalk, half na lang yung natira sa pera niya. So, that's $4,800. And so, prior sa landing niya, prior to landing sa Boardwalk, meron siyang 9,600. This means that she had 10,400 just before she purchased the hotel. So, i-review natin yung solution. Now, first, meron tayong $10,400. Tapos, minus 800 kasi binayad niya sa hotel. Tapos, half nun is 4,800. Tapos, si 4,800 after that was increased by 200. And, kaya meron siyang $5,000. And, $5,000 divided by 2 kasi half na lang yung natira sa original money niya, we have 2,500. So, upon checking, nakuha natin yung tamang sagot. Now, another way of solving this is using variables in the solution. So, first, we still have to devise a plan. So, we let A be the amount of money Stacy had just before she purchased the hotel. So, si A ngayon, siya yung original amount ng money natin. Then, right after she purchased the hotel, her money is A minus 800 kasi 800 yung amount. After she landed on Boardwalk, she have 1/2 of A minus 800. Kasi di ba half na lang yung natira sa pera niya after she landed on Boardwalk. And then, pagdaan niya sa go, dinagdagan siya ng 200. Kaya we have 1/2 times A minus 800 tapos plus 200. When she landed on Illinois, she have, di ba? half na naman sa pera niya na natira. Now, kanina, yung pera na natira was 1/2 times A minus 800 plus 200. So, since half na naman, meron na namang 1/2 dito na i-multiply. Okay? And, ito siya lahat. Equal yan siya sa natirang pera na 2,500. Then, isolve natin yung equation para makuha natin yung answer. Let us find the unknown. So, first, multiply ako ng 2 on both sides para mawala itong isang fraction kasi so, I'll have times 2 dito na side. 2 divided by 2 para dyan is 1. So, wala na yan. And dito sa kabilang side, sa right, we have 2 times 2,500 is 5,000. And yung 800 natin dyan, yung 1/2 times A minus 800 plus 200 equals 5,000 na yung new equation natin. After that, kunin natin yung another 1/2 dito kasi diba ayaw natin sa fraction. So, para makuha yan, i-multiply lang natin both sides dito by 2. So, 2 times 5,000, we have 10,000. 2 times 200 is 400. Tapos, 2 times 1/2 times A minus 800, ma-divide yung 2. So, we have 2 divided by 2 is 1. Kaya we have A minus 800 plus 400 equals 10,000. So, after that, combine like terms tayo. Itong constant, since same yan, we have negative 800 plus 400 is negative 400. So, we have A minus 400 is equal to $10,000. So, we move this sa right side. We have A equals $10,400, which was our answer kanina. Diba? So, in reviewing, we will do the substitution method. We have our A is 10,400. So, i-simplify lang natin yan until we will get 2,500. So, therefore, Stacy had $10,400 before she purchased the hotel. Okay, so that is all. And you can, we still have more examples sa handouts na ibibigay. So, you can check that. And please do practice. You can search for some questions para mas ma-master nyo yung pagsosolve using Polya's method. And that is all. God bless us.